Welcome back everybody. I've got a little bit of progress on unmodifying the Mini. I've bought a few things since we last spoke. If you watch my Bingley Hall video, you'll see I bought a load of stuff and my battery charger is just distracting me. It keeps going from charging to full. I think I need to put a meter on that battery. It went really flat. Yes, I bought a load of stuff at the show, which is, as usual, messy on the bench. But anyway, I made a bit of progress on the car, so we'll have a look. Things have been going pretty well, right up until I stood in I got a washing up bowl of coolant that I drained, which I stood in, knocked over on the floor, and I was wearing sliders, so I've had to go and change my socks and put some shoes on, which is quite annoying. Look at this. So I've just borrowed the mop bucket. I've got a mop over there. I'm going to get it cleaned up now. It's pretty annoying, isn't it? So I managed to clean my mess up. I'll give you a little progress update. So most of the wiring is gone from there, as you can see. It was just that, which is the original wiring loom going through. This is what's left of the original Mini loom. So I had the headlights on a trailer plug, so I've got to get the wiring off the fiberglass front that I've put in storage and rewire that to run along the inner wing to the headlights when I've got an inner wing. So I've labelled these up. That's ignition live for, no, that's oil pressure. That goes to the oil pressure switch. That's ignition live for the coil. That goes to the alternator. That's alternator lamp, battery lamp, and that's brake pedal switch. It's pretty much all there is to it, really. There's not a lot. I've got a start signal somewhere as well. Start signal's there. Is that one? Start, yeah. That's start signal. So there really isn't a great deal of wiring to do. I've just got to extend a couple of those bits and get it connected up. So moving inside, I've taken the Speedwino ECU out. That's my Speedwino ECU, so that's now disconnected and removed. This is my Speedo set. This is one I made. So I'm going to take this AFR gauge out because that won't be needed. I will probably swap that temperature gauge for a Mini temperature gauge because I don't think it'll work with the Mini sensor. And then I'll have to work out what to put in that space. I've got an oil pressure light there that I just need to connect. So I think actually it might be connected in the loom anyway. I just need to plug it back in. So this that I made is all just on a kind of standard Mini plug. So it can just plug in. The only thing extra is this GPS receiver for the Speedo. So I think I have included the oil pressure. So I should be able to just connect that to the sensor and it should work, hopefully. Just have to have a scan over the wiring diagram for that. But yeah, that's that. Yeah, so it's looking a bit bare. I've got a wire running down there I need to take out. That's for the fuel pump. I need to take the fuel tank out and I need to get a normal fuel tank and then fit my Speedo back. I need to take my pedal box out. I think that's the next job I'm going to do, is remove all of that, which I think I'll need to take the steering column out for. So I'll crack on with that now. I'm just trying to fathom out a new charger. So I bought a new battery charger a little while ago. I'll show it you in a minute. And it's the least robust piece of kind of garage equipment I've ever come across. So let's have a look what we're doing here. 12 volt AGM lithium. It's just 12 volt. It's not AGM or lithium, is it? What is it? I don't really know. It's an Optima yellow top. 660 amps cold cranking, 48 amp hour, 43 amp hour, whatever those are. Spiral size, I don't know. Anyway, I think that might be charging. Let me just chuck a meter on it and I'll tell you about me and this other one. Oops, what are we doing? Why is that saying 6 volts? Surely we should be putting more than 6 volts in. It went to 14 volts to start with. What happens if I press this button? What happens if you select AGM? It's not an AGM battery, but it's not a lithium battery. It's not a 6 volt battery. That's turned off. So I'll turn it. I'll just leave it on, see what happens. So I've got to take a car for MOT tomorrow, and that's what I need that battery for. Yes, let me show you this other one. Excuse the mess. So I bought this battery charger. It's a Clark one. I locked it on the floor a couple of times, and now it doesn't work properly. That switch has fell in. It's broken. I had it long. Excuse me. Used to be quite robust battery chargers, didn't they? Please excuse the mess. So I've just plugged this little Noco thing in. It's a Genius apparently. So we'll see what that does. Because car taken for MOT. I've not told you about it yet, but I need to show you at some point. So I went shopping. I went and bought this. So my friend Steve has a, you should check him out on Instagram by the way, Turbo Cooper Sport. He's got a lovely MPI Turbo Mini, but he's also got a really nice van. And that's what this engine came out of. So this is just a normal 998. That's actually the original cylinder head from my original 998. It's a hardened valve seat for unleaded fuel cylinder head. So this is a 998 pre-A+, which is just the right engine to put in this car. So I need to take that back out, put that one in. It comes with a carburettor on an inlet manifold and an exhaust manifold. However, I'm going to take those off because if you didn't see my video the other day, I bought some new ones and I need to put them in the car. I think not long ago I said I needed a fuel tank, which I've got. I haven't actually had a look inside this to see if it's any good. We can do that together, can't we? Let's have a look. So it's a nice colour. You can see it's green. Now, how do you get in? I might need to, let me just go and put my phone in something and we can try and get this off. There we go. So how do we get these lids off? It's a locking fuel cap that I don't have the key for. Do we just use big grips? Is that how we get them off? Or big screwdrivers? Surely there's probably a proper way to get an old fuel cap off. And at the moment I can't find big grips or big screwdrivers, so I've got a small screwdriver and small grips. It looks like, I thought that had an Austin badge on, but nope. I've not even seen what it looks like inside this cap. Inside this tank, but it was really cheap. I've tried to give away fuel tanks before, nobody wants them. But then when you want one, they're all loads of money, aren't they? So they're all like 50 quid or whatever on the marketplace, on the Facebook. Obviously I don't want to pay that much, so keep your... I think I need to get some bits out of the tank now. But we can try and have a look inside now. There we go. Is that light on? That light's on. Okay. See if we can see inside the tank. Ooh, that looks nice and clean, doesn't it? I've got to get those bits of filler out, but yeah, that looks good. I'm happy with that. Splendid. So I think what I'm going to do next is I will do something with those. That's my little box of hoses and bits and pieces. So this brake and clutch master needs to come off. I need to get that. So I've got, you saw earlier the steering column is still fitted, so I've got that out of the way. Hold on, zoom out a bit. I need to get the shear bolts out from under there and then put the pedal box in properly to be able to bolt that in properly. So I think I might just try that now, because getting them shear bolts out you've got to use a bit of a hammer and stuff. So yeah, I'll do that next. You'll have to excuse the audio difference, I've lost my little microphone. Anyway, So I bought this plate from Mini Mine on Sunday. Clutch master fits lovely. Try and put the brake master cylinder on. I've just hogged the hole out. The bolt holes weren't great, so I've had to modify them anyway. But put this brake master on, and look, the line of bolts studs up. It's nowhere near. It sits over the edge on that side. Can you see that down the back of there? There's a great gap down the front. Good job I've already got one of those lined up from somebody else. So that kind of ruins this evening's plans of getting the brake and clutch masters fitted. So I've got the pedal box mounted now down there. There's a little piece that goes under on top of one of these steering column bracket pieces that goes between the sort of prongs of the steering of the pedal box. I haven't got that little metal piece, so I think I need to make myself one of those. So I think that'll be about all I can do for now. So I think that will be it for the, no, not for this video. I'll do a little bit more. So that'll be it for today for me, but a few minutes for you. We'll be doing a bit more. Good news, this little guy has slowly but surely brought the voltage up. So I checked it last night and we were at 8 volts. It's been on all night. Let me see if I can wedge these meter probes in, and now we're at 11.5. so the MOT is not till 4 o'clock, so I'll leave that on till later, and then we can hopefully have a good battery. That one still doesn't work. You know what, I think I'm going to leave this one there. I want to get this video edited and uploaded for tomorrow. 6 o'clock on a Wednesday is where I'm trying to upload my videos, so I'll leave that one there. The next one, I'll get another one of them brake and clutch master cylinder plates. I'll get the fuel tank fitted and plumbed, try and get the engine swapped over, and start repairing my fiberglass front and fitting the little hinges that I bought. I didn't show you those in this video. That was the last one at Bingley Hall Mini Fair, so go and check that out if you haven't already. And yeah, I'll fit the speedo next time as well, I think, and try and get the steering column back in. I need to make a little bracket I'll show you next time. So thanks for watching, see you again soon.